In an era where the buzz of notifications is constant and the allure of instant gratification is ever present, our minds are in a perpetual state of overstimulation. This relentless barrage of dopamine-inducing stimuli, be it through social media, fast-paced entertainment, or the ceaseless cycle of consumerism, has left many of us feeling mentally fatigued and emotionally unfulfilled. It is in this context that the concept of dopamine detox, a deliberate reduction of pleasure-triggering activities, emerges as a beacon of hope for regaining our mental clarity and inner peace. Yet, navigating the waters of dopamine detox requires more than just a temporary retreat from digital devices or a momentary pause in our pursuit of pleasure. This is where the ancient wisdom of Stoicism, a philosophy rooted in the pursuit of virtue, mindfulness, and emotional resilience, offers a guiding light. Stoicism, with its profound insights into human nature and happiness, provides a robust framework for understanding and implementing dopamine detox in our lives. As we embark on this exploration of the Stoic's path to dopamine detox, finding balance in a hyper-stimulated world, we delve into a journey that intertwines the timeless teachings of Stoicism with the contemporary practices of dopamine detox. Our objective is not only to uncover practical strategies for reducing our dependency on fleeting pleasures, but also to discover how Stoicism can empower us to find lasting contentment in a world that often confuses happiness with the next dopamine rush. Join us as we unravel the art of achieving balance in a hyper-stimulated world, guided by the wisdom of Stoicism. Together, we will explore how to cultivate a life of depth, purpose, and genuine fulfillment, transcending the superficial allure of instant gratification and embracing the enduring joy of mindful living. Understanding dopamine and its impact. Dopamine, often dubbed the feel-good neurotransmitter, plays a pivotal role in how we experience pleasure and reward. It's a chemical messenger in our brains, crucial for motivation, learning, and enjoyment. However, in the landscape of modern living, where instant gratification is constantly at our fingertips, our relationship with dopamine has become skewed. The impact of this dopamine overload is multifaceted. On the one hand, it fuels our drive for achievement and pleasures, but on the other, it traps us in a cycle of short-term satisfaction and long-term dissatisfaction. The quick fixes of happiness, scrolling through social media, binge-watching shows, or indulging in consumerism, provide temporary dopamine spikes, but they often leave us feeling empty and craving more. This modern challenge of dopamine overload presents a unique dilemma. While dopamine is essential for our well-being and motivation, its overstimulation can lead to a dependency on external sources for our happiness. This dependency can dull our ability to find joy in the simpler, more sustained pleasures of life. It can also impair our focus, disrupt our sleep patterns, and even affect our mental health, leading to feelings of anxiety and depression. The concept of dopamine detox, therefore, emerges as a critical practice. It involves intentionally reducing dopamine-stimulating activities, especially those that are easy, repetitive, and provide instant gratification. The goal is to reset our brain's reward system, allowing us to derive pleasure from less stimulating, more fulfilling activities, and ultimately to regain control over our attention and desires. As we delve deeper into this topic, we will explore how Stoicism, with its emphasis on self-control, mindfulness, and finding joy in the simple aspects of life, can provide us with the tools to effectively manage our dopamine levels and find a more balanced and fulfilling way of living. Stoicism, a brief overview. Before we intertwine the principles of Stoicism with the practice of dopamine detox, it is essential to understand the core tenets of this ancient philosophy. Stoicism, founded in the early 3rd century BC, is not just a set of beliefs, but a way of life, emphasizing resilience, inner peace, and the cultivation of virtue. At the heart of Stoicism is the idea that our happiness and peace of mind are dependent not on external circumstances, but on our internal attitudes and choices. The Stoics teach that while we cannot control everything that happens to us, we can control how we respond to what happens. This distinction between what is within our control, our thoughts, beliefs, and actions, and what is not, external events, the actions of others, is fundamental to Stoic thought. Another key aspect of Stoicism is the pursuit of virtue. The Stoics identified 4 cardinal values: wisdom, courage, justice, and temperance. Living a virtuous life, in their view, is the path to true happiness and fulfillment. Stoicism also emphasizes the importance of mindfulness and living in the present moment. By focusing on the here and now, we can avoid the anxieties that come from dwelling on the past or worrying about the future. This present moment awareness enables us to appreciate life as it unfolds, finding joy in simple pleasures and everyday activities. In the context of dopamine detox, Stoic philosophy offers valuable insights. The Stoic virtues of temperance, moderation, and wisdom, understanding the true nature of things, guide us in navigating our relationship with pleasure and reward. They encourage us to seek fulfillment in lasting and meaningful pursuits, rather than fleeting gratifications. As we delve further into the Stoic approach to dopamine detox, we'll explore how these ancient principles can be applied to modern challenges, aiding us in finding balance and contentment in a hyper-stimulated world. Stoic principles applied to dopamine detox. Integrating Stoic philosophy into the practice of dopamine detox offers a robust and mindful approach to managing our desires and finding balance in our lives. The key Stoic principles that can be applied to dopamine detox include self-discipline, voluntary discomfort, mindfulness, and the pursuit of virtue. Self-discipline and moderation. Central to Stoicism is the virtue of temperance, or self-discipline, which involves exercising control over our desires and impulses. In the context of dopamine detox, this translates to setting boundaries for activities that lead to dopamine overload, such as excessive use of social media, gaming, or indulging in sugary foods. The Stoic practice of moderation teaches us to enjoy these pleasures in a balanced way without becoming dependent on them for our happiness. Voluntary discomfort. A unique aspect of Stoicism is the practice of voluntary discomfort, deliberately putting oneself in challenging situations to build resilience and appreciate what one has. In dopamine detox, this could mean intentionally abstaining from certain pleasures or engaging in less stimulating activities. This practice not only strengthens our mental fortitude, but also resets our dopamine sensitivity, making us more appreciative of simpler joys. Mindfulness and present moment awareness. Stoicism encourages living in the present moment and focusing on what is within our control. During dopamine detox, mindfulness helps us become aware of our cravings and impulses, allowing us to respond to them with intention rather than react automatically. It also enables us to find pleasure in the present moment, whether it's enjoying nature, engaging in deep conversations, or savoring a meal without distractions. The ultimate goal of Stoicism is to live a virtuous life. When we apply this to dopamine detox, we seek activities and pleasures that align with our values and contribute to our well-being. Instead of seeking short-term gratification, we focus on activities that promote growth, learning, and genuine connection with others. By applying these Stoic principles to dopamine detox, we can create a lifestyle that is not only balanced, but also deeply fulfilling. It allows us to break free from the cycle of instant gratification and cultivate a life rich in meaning, purpose, and joy. Practical steps for dopamine detox, a Stoic approach. Implementing a dopamine detox in line with Stoic principles involves practical steps that can be integrated into daily life. These steps are designed to help manage dopamine levels, encourage self-reflection, and foster a deeper sense of fulfillment. Digital discipline. In a world dominated by screens, practicing digital discipline is crucial. Set specific times for checking emails, social media, and news. Use technology mindfully, focusing on its purposeful use rather than mindless scrolling. This aligns with the Stoic practice of using external things without becoming dependent on them. Mindful consumption of media and entertainment. Be selective about the media and entertainment you consume. Choose quality over quantity, focusing on content that is enriching and aligns with your values. This is a form of the Stoic virtue of temperance, where you exercise control over your impulses, engaging in reflective activities. Allocate time for activities that promote self-reflection and inner peace, such as journaling, meditation, or reading philosophy. These practices help in cultivating mindfulness and self-awareness, key aspects of Stoicism. Pursuing meaningful hobbies and interests. Engage in hobbies and activities that are fulfilling and contribute to your personal growth. Whether it's learning a new skill, practicing a craft, or spending time in nature, these activities provide a sense of accomplishment and joy beyond superficial pleasures. Fostering real human connections. Make an effort to cultivate deep, meaningful relationships. Spend quality time with family and friends. Have engaging conversations and build connections based on mutual respect and understanding. Stoicism values the importance of community and genuine human interaction. Practicing gratitude. Regularly reflect on what you're grateful for. Acknowledging the good in your life, no matter how small, shifts your focus from what you lack to what you have. A practice deeply rooted in Stoic philosophy. Voluntary simplicity. Occasionally choose to live more simply. This could mean opting for a walk instead of watching TV, cooking a simple meal instead of ordering takeout, or enjoying a quiet evening without gadgets. This practice of voluntary simplicity helps in appreciating the basic joys of life. By integrating these steps into your daily routine, you embark on a Stoic path to dopamine detox, leading to a more balanced, mindful, and fulfilling life. In the next section, we will discuss the challenges you may face in this journey and how Stoic strategies can help overcome them. Challenges and strategies for success. Embarking on a dopamine detox journey in a world saturated with constant stimulation presents its unique set of challenges. One of the most significant hurdles is altering habitual behaviors. Our daily routines are often laced with activities that trigger dopamine surges, such as constantly checking our phones or indulging in fast food cravings. Breaking free from these ingrained habits demands a deliberate and consistent effort. The Stoic practice of self-discipline becomes invaluable here. It's about starting with small, manageable changes and progressively building upon them. Regularly reminding ourselves of the reasons and potential benefits behind these changes can serve as a powerful motivator. Another common challenge is dealing with the discomfort that comes from reducing dopamine-inducing activities. This might manifest as boredom, restlessness, or even withdrawal symptoms. Here, the Stoic principle of embracing voluntary discomfort can be particularly effective. Stoicism teaches us that there is value in occasionally experiencing discomfort, as it strengthens our resilience and helps us appreciate the simpler joys of life. By intentionally practicing simpler living and finding contentment in less stimulating activities, we gradually recalibrate our dopamine response. Moreover, the social aspect can also pose a challenge. In a society that often equates busyness and constant engagement with success and happiness, choosing a path of dopamine detox can sometimes feel isolating or countercultural. Stoicism, with its focus on inner peace and living according to one's own values, encourages us to stay true to our course, despite external pressures or opinions. It reminds us that our mental and emotional well-being should take precedence over societal expectations. In implementing these Stoic strategies, the key is consistency and patience. It's about understanding that change is a gradual process and that setbacks are part of the journey. By remaining steadfast in our efforts and drawing upon Stoic wisdom, we can navigate these challenges effectively and make our dopamine detox journey a successful and transformative experience. The benefits of combining Stoicism and dopamine detox. Integrating the principles of Stoicism with the practice of dopamine detox can lead to a holistic transformation in our lives. This combination not only aids in managing our immediate desires and impulses, but also fosters a deeper sense of fulfillment and well-being. One of the most significant benefits of this integration is the development of a stronger, more resilient mind. The Stoic practice of embracing challenges and viewing obstacles as opportunities for growth aligns perfectly with the discipline required in dopamine detox. As we reduce our reliance on quick dopamine fixes, we strengthen our mental fortitude, allowing us to face life's challenges with greater calmness and clarity. Additionally, this approach leads to heightened mindfulness and present moment awareness. Stoicism teaches us to focus on the here and now, appreciating the beauty and value in each moment. By engaging in a dopamine detox, we become more attuned to the simple pleasures of life, finding joy in the mundane and everyday experiences that we might have previously overlooked. Another key benefit is the cultivation of genuine contentment. Stoicism encourages finding happiness within oneself rather than in external circumstances or material possessions. Dopamine detox aligns with this philosophy by shifting our pursuit of happiness from external stimuli to internal satisfaction and self-fulfillment. This shift results in a more sustained and deeply rooted sense of happiness. Moreover, combining Stoicism with dopamine detox can improve our relationships. By being less distracted and more present, we can engage more meaningfully with others, building deeper and more fulfilling connections. This aligns with the Stoic value of fostering community and valuing human interactions. Lastly, this integration promotes overall well-being and a balanced lifestyle. It encourages us to engage in activities that nourish our body, mind, and soul, leading to a more harmonious and healthy existence. In conclusion, the amalgamation of Stoicism and dopamine detox offers a pathway to a life characterized by emotional resilience, mindful living, deep contentment, meaningful relationships, and overall well-being. It is a journey towards reclaiming our inner peace and rediscovering the joy in life's simple, unstimulated moments. Conclusion. As we conclude our exploration of the Stoic's path to dopamine detox, finding balance in our hyper-stimulated world, it becomes clear that this journey is much more than just reducing our dependence on fleeting pleasures. It is about embracing a way of life that aligns with the enduring wisdom of Stoicism, a philosophy that teaches us to find contentment within ourselves and to live in harmony with the world around us. The practice of dopamine detox, guided by Stoic principles, offers us a blueprint for navigating the challenges of our modern, stimulation-laden environment. It teaches us the virtue of self-discipline, mindfulness, and resilience. By learning to moderate our desires, to embrace voluntary discomfort, and to appreciate the present moment, we cultivate a life of balance and inner peace. This journey is not just about abstaining from certain activities or pleasures. It is about redefining our relationship with them. It's about learning to engage with the world in a way that is mindful, intentional, and aligned with our deepest values. The goal is not to diminish pleasure, but to find a more sustainable and fulfilling form of it, one that enriches our lives rather than detracts from it. As we integrate these practices into our daily lives, we may find ourselves more focused, more content, and more connected to the world and people around us. We discover that true happiness and fulfillment come not from the next dopamine spike, but from a life lived with purpose, wisdom, and virtue. I encourage you to reflect on the insights shared in this exploration and to consider how you might apply them in your own life. May your journey towards dopamine detox, guided by the timeless wisdom of Stoicism, lead you to a more balanced, fulfilling, and joyful life.